All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another spring training baseball game. Today we have the Tampa Bay Devil Rays hosting the New York Yankees. We were on last night. Thank you for the people that watched. Please subscribe, hit these thumbs up, share these videos, and hit the bell notifies you every time we're on. Let's get right up and into it with the Yankee lineup. Let's go right over to ESPN. Lineup looks like Grissom in center, Rice DHing, Dominguez in left, McMahon and shortstop, DeJong at second, Escara catching, Cabrera at third, Schumann in right, and Brown at first. And on the mound for the Yankees will be Warren. He's 1-1 with a 165, 067 whip in 16.1 innings, 9 hits, 12 Ks, 2 walks, and a home run. Now, lineup for the D-Rays. It's going to be Diaz, DHing, Arata, first base, Camino at third, Mullins outfield, Fraley right field, Lux at second, catching will be Fiduca, Williamson will be the shortstop, and DeLuca will be the left fielder. On the mound is Papo, and he has pitched a scoreless so far, 0 ERA, 160 whip in 5 innings, 2 hits, 5 Ks, 6 walks. And those are the lineups. Weather right now, 55 degrees and sunny. It's supposed to be a partly cloudy, sunny day. No rain is in the forecast, so we'll be looking at some good baseball. If you're new, let us know where you're from. If there's any games you want to see or listen to, let me know. This is basically radio, video. It's for people driving, can't watch a game, working, or can tune in. So appreciate you all doing that. And we really officially don't open up until a week before football season this year coming. We will be doing the draft, no doubt. We'll be doing the draft as long as I'm not working it, because I do work the draft to an extent. So if I'm not working it, I will be announcing it. And that's it. We're just waiting for commercials to end and get right into it. Like I said, if you're new, we're starting a new thing here. And what it is basically, it's Sports Center Light. We're going to have, I have a couple partners that will be coming on, that will be commentating. We'll be talking fantasy. We'll be going over games. We'll be giving predictions. We might even get a fan interaction with us on the show and getting some fans and maybe having a fantasy football league and broadcasting it. Something different. We want to be more active than the fan. If you're from the New York area, you know the fan, 98% of it's about New York, and they really don't talk much sports. I don't consider it sports radio. I consider it New York sports radio because that's all they dwell on. And it's amazing. I can't listen to the fan because they think every year the Yankees and the Mets should win it, and then they're shocked that they don't watch the rest of the league. They don't watch the rest of the league. Like how the Dodgers have been dominating for how many years now? The Yankees won how many? And they're still ranting and raving like they're the best. You know, let's get something straight. The Yankees is a great organization. There's no doubt about it. They showed all these other teams how to wheel and deal. That was George Steinbrenner, no doubt. Greatest wheeler and dealer ever in baseball. But he's long gone, and things have changed. So Grissom getting ready to get up. He's going to be batting lefty. It'll be Grissom, Rice, and Dominguez. It'll be lefty, and switch hitter. And here we go. Dominguez stepping up to the box. Papo, 31 starts last year, 3.86 ERA. So he was effective. I mean, anything under a 4 in this modern day baseball is a good ERA. You know, it used to be you had to be in the 2s for it to be a great ERA. Now, if you're in the 2s, that's an incredible ERA. They just changed the game. Once they lowered the mound and it really took away from the pitches with the breaking balls. Really did. Here we go. First pitch underway. Pitch and swung, and it's a single. Grissom lines one right over the second baseman's head. Here we go. One on, nobody out. Top of the first here for the Yankees. Toronto really stepped up this year, picking up some more players. We're going to see what they can do. Uh, they fell a little short last year, but they had a good run. They had a good run, no doubt about it. And they're looking to add on it. They added Dylan Cease. And here we go. First pitch underway. Fouled off over the third base. Foul. Nobody's getting to it. 0-1's the count. Grissom on first. Pitch ball high outside. 1-1's the count now. One and one's the count. And the stretch the pitch. He got under that one. Long way, but foul. Close to the fair pole, but foul. He got all of that. He got underneath that. But just pulled it a little too much. So here we go. 1-2's the count. Man on. Nobody out. Top of the first. No score. Yankees D-Rays. And there's the next pitch, and he hits the opposite field. Left fielder coming in and makes the catch. And Grissom goes back to first. Grissom holds off and is back to first. DeLuca with the play. So 1 out, 1 on, no score, top of the first. Yankees up. D-Rays on the field. Papel is the pitcher on the mound. Jason Dominguez is up. About a 257 last year. They're looking to see more out of Dominguez this year. They're really hoping he steps it up. Here we go. Pitcher release. Swung, got underneath it. Should be an easy pop fly. Shortstop, left fielder. Left fielder calls off the shortstop and makes the easy catch. 2 away. 2 out, 1 on. No score here. Top of the first. Like I said, in the past, we do 5 innings. If I have people watching, I'll stay on. If the game is good, we'll continue on as long as the game is in both teams' reach. I'm not going to do preseason blowouts. We'll save that for the regular season. McMahon up, 1-0's the count. Fouls that one off, defensive foul. Looked like it was coming in on him, and it just looked like he protected himself. But 1-1's the count now. To McMahon, the lefty versus righty. And we have 2 out, 1 on. No score. Top of the first. The pitch, the swing, and a miss. 1-2. Got him with a nice low breaking pitch. I don't know if they call it. I don't even know what they call these pitches anymore. When I was playing ball, and not professionally, but we could. They call stuff sliders. They don't look like sliders anymore. They look like sinkers, like that one there. Slider came across the plate and broke down. It was much faster pitch than a curveball. And now it seems like every pitch they throw is between 93 and 95. They're all fastballs, traveling all over the place. And the pitch. 2-2's the count now. Way outside. Way outside. Not even tempting. That pitch was so far outside. 2-2's the count. 1 on, 2 out. No score. Top of the first. And fouls that one off. And McMahon's hanging tough. He is hanging tough. 2-2's the count now. And the pitch, and he got under that, out to center field. Looks like an easy play for the center fielder, and there we go. End of the top of the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And we're awaiting Tampa now to score. Let's go over the league. Who's playing? Boston's hosting Atlanta. It's 0-0. Top of the first. Man on third. 2 outs for Atlanta. Detroit hosting Baltimore. Scoreless. Top of the first. Man on first for Baltimore. 2 out. Oh, and the middle of the first. Double play there. I mean, not a double play, but an out. Okay. Philly, Minnesota. Scoreless. Top of the first. Man on first for Minnesota. 1 out. Houston, Pittsburgh hosting Houston. Houston, top of the first, has got a run in with a man on first and 2 outs. 1-0 there. Middle of the first, Washington hosting St. Louis scoreless. Top of the first, Miami hosting the New York Mets scoreless. And those are the games we got for right now, folks. And that's the Mad Sports TV scoreboard. All right, we're just waiting for commercials to end, folks, and get on with it. If there's ever a game you want to see, post it, and we'll do our best to air that game. We'll do the play-by-play. Like I said, this is radio video. We have nothing to show. It's just basically for listening to. If you're driving down the road, at work, can't watch the game, this is the way you get your info. All right, so here we go. Bottom of the first now. Yankees, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Due up Diaz, Aranda, and Caminero. It's righty, lefty, righty. And Will Warren, last year with a 444 and 33 starts. Going to be looking to better that. And first pitch is over and fouled off for a foul ball, right field. Nobody's getting to it. Yankees wearing the St. Patty green for the NY. And here we go. The pitch, Warren. Oof, I thought it was a strike. And something just happened. Oh, that challenge. Yankees are challenging it. That's what it is. Ball's a strike. Umpire didn't call it a strike. It looked pretty good, but there it is. Call's overturned. 0-2's the count now to Diaz. Here we go. Warren the pitch. Over and a whiff. Struck him out swinging. Beautiful high fastball. Up and away, but still over the plate. Good, very good pitch. You know, I don't like the garbage pitch when they throw it so far out that it's not even entertaining. It's just a waste of a throw. It's a waste of your arm. It's just a waste. I mean, throw it close. That they got to go for it, but when it's 4 feet off the plate, who's swinging? First pitch is over. Ball 1 to Aranda. Aranda the lefty going against the righty Warren. One of those to count now. Nobody on, 1 out. We are scoreless. Bottom of the first. Pitch is high, 2-0. To Warren. Swing high, fly ball down the third base line, and can't get it. Came a long way, but couldn't get it. Hit the fence. And third baseman for the Yankees gave the little guy a ball, and he's the happiest guy in the stadium right now. He's running all over the place. Love when they do that. Take care of the youth. Keep them coming back. Doing something like that. You want a fan for life. Okay, 2-1's the count. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch high, calls it a strike. I thought that was a ball. 2-2's the count. Step one, Aranda steps out of the box. Warren off the rubber. Aranda back in the box now. Lefty versus righty. 2-2's the count. No, 1 out, nobody on. Low ball. Full count now. Pitch over the second base, over the first. Scored a 4-3. Two away. Two away here, bottom of the first. We are scoreless. Up is Caminero. Caminero last year, 264, 45 homers and 110 batted in 154 games. So Caminero had quite a season last year. Ball low into the dirt. One of those to count. So we got righty versus righty. Caminero versus Warren. Here's the pitch, the swing, and a miss. 1-1's the count now. Beautiful curveball, and he just was swinging that air. Just swinging that air. The pitch, the swing, foul tip and into the glove. 1-2's the count. Here we are, bottom of the first. We are scoreless. Nobody on, 2 out. 1-2's the count to Caminero. And beautiful pitch down to the shortstop. Shortstop over the first and beats him by 5 steps. And you can put that one in the books, scored a 6-3. And that'll be the end of the first, folks. So at the end of 1, we've got the Yankees, nothing, no runs, 1 hit, no error. Tampa Bay, no runs, no hits, and no errors. And let's hit the scoreboard. Bottom of the first now, scoreless, Boston, Atlanta. Boston 1 out with 2 men on first and second. End of the first in Detroit, scoreless. Detroit, Baltimore, nothing. Bottom of the first now, Phillies up, hosting Minnesota, scoreless. Bottom of the first now, man on second, nobody out for Pittsburgh, and they're trailing 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, man on third, 2 outs for Washington. They're hosting St. Louis, and that game is scoreless. And top of the first, Mets with 1 out with a man on first and second, and we are scoreless there. Miami hosting the Mets. And that's what we got on this afternoon scoreboard for now. We'll see. 4 o'clock, we got a bunch of games, but I don't think we'll be around for announcing those games. Like I said, I do 5 innings. If people are watching and the game is good, I'll stay on and do guaranteed 7. If the game's still competitive and we got people watching, I'll stay on till the end. But the way I feel is until I build up some momentum here, what's the point of going and doing a whole preseason game? I'll do the full season games right out of the gate. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to do, but I'll do as many as I can. And like I said, if I'm not working the draft, I will be calling the draft. If not, if I do work it, I will give a review of the draft when I'm done working the actual draft. All right, first pitch over the plate, fouled off. 0-1's the count. That's DeJong, Dejong. Batting 5th for the Yankees. Okay, the windup, the pitch, inside, around the knees, but inside. 1-1's the count. Okay, here we go. Popo, the windup, the throw. Beautiful pitch inside, just a little inside. 2-1's the count. Good eye by DeJong. Excellent pitch. I would have probably swung that if it was me, but that's probably why I'm not in the pros. Oh, ball outside. 3-1. He's had a problem walking people this year so far. He's walked 12, which is a lot, considering he hasn't pitched many innings. Oh, beautiful pitch over the middle. Third baseman makes a scoop. over the first and gets him by a half a step. Great play by the third baseman. Great scoop. He had to go to his left, get it, do a full spin, and right out of the spin, right into the throw. And really, really great play. Really great play. I got to tell you, they're doing something different. They're miking the ball players, and they're actually interviewing them while they're playing. Right now, they're interviewing DeLuca in left field, and he's actually chatting with them in the box. The chat stops once the play once the pitcher gets into motion, they cut off the conversation. But in between, it's pretty cool with them talking. I like it. You get some insight. Oh, there we go. Escara, the pitch, and that is gone. You can put that one in the books, baby. Escara just clubbed one. I might have landed in Connecticut from Florida. Oh my God, what a shot. He was all over that. All over it. We got our first score of the game. And it's 1-0 Yankees on a home run by Escara. So, 1 run in on 1 out. Nobody on now. He hit that ball, and it looked like it took off out of NASA. Looked like it was on a rocket. What a hit. What a crushing hit. Okay, here we go. Cabrera's up. Cabrera takes a strike. Cabrera batting lefty. Escara was batting lefty, mind you, as well. Popo, the pitch, low and inside. 1-1's the count now. Okay, 1-1's the count. The pitch, the swing, weakly hit to the second baseman. Nice scoop. Hand underarms it over to first. You can score that at 4-3. 4-3. Easy score. 2 out, nobody on. Schumann's up. Batting 8th for the Yankees here, top of the second. And it's righty versus righty. Schumann's a righty versus Popo, the righty. Take cold strike. Nice pitch over the plate. 0-1's the count. 2 out. We have a 1-run game. Yankees up 1-0 on a homer by Escara. Second pitch is over, called strike. Thought that was a little low, but they're not challenging it. Here we go. 0-2's the count. 2 out, nobody on. Low pitch and away. 2-2's the count now. Correct? No, 1-2. Excuse me. My bad. I'm jumping the gun. All right. 1 run in for the Yankees. Top of the second. It's a 1-0 game. The pitch down to the third base, over the first, and bad throw. And smart base running by Schumann. Gets himself to second. Pulled him off the first base. Caminero over the third with a throwing error. Man on second now with 2 out. Okay, here we go. Waiting to pitch. The windup, the throw. That was a ball? My God, I thought that was a strike. All right, 1-0's the count. 1-0's the count. Man on second. Schumann on second. 2 out. 1 run in for the Yankees. Ball way outside. 2-0's the count. Pitch way outside. 3-0's the count now. I'd make him hold up. Take a pitch. You know, when you get those counts like that, a lot of times they give the green light. I don't agree with it. Give the green light on a 3-1. But get that extra pitch because they're going by pitch counts these days. So you don't even have to beat up a pitcher to get him out of the game. Just make him pitch a lot because they fold him. I don't get it. If I was coaching, you're hot, you're staying in, and that's it. And if I see you sign a weakness, then I pull you. But otherwise, you pitch. You're rolling. You stay on the roll. There we go. Strike one. On the walk. He walks him. I'm sorry. Walks him while I was talking. First and second now. Last pitch. Wow. Overturned. They called it a strike, and it was a ball. It was almost an inch off the plate, off the strike zone. So one of those to count. 2 on, 2 out. 1-run lead by the Yankees, top of the first. Throw over the second, trying to keep him honest. He gets back. Schumann gets back. Oh. The pitch low and inside, 2-0's the count now. Two and O's the count, 1-run lead. Top of the second, folks. Pitch just a little bit high, 3-0. Another one. I make him pitch. I would take a pitch. Called strike. Tampa Bay's in the baby blue uniforms, baby blue tops with the dark blue trim, white pants, and dark blue and light blue socks. And they, as well, the logo is in green for St. Paddy's Day. Yankees are in the black tops, gray bottoms. Grissom now with a 3-1 count. Remember, Grissom led off with a hit to start this game. Grissom takes another strike. Close. That was borderline. 3-2's the count now. All right, 3-2. 2 out, 2 on. 1-run game. Yankees up. 1-0 on a Descara home run. And Grissom got underneath that one, and it's between the second baseman and the right fielder. Right fielder calls off the second baseman and makes an easy catch. So that'll end the inning, but not until the Yankees get one off the Descara home run. So it's Yankees 1, Rays nothing. It's the Yankees, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay, no runs, no hits, 1 error. And that's where we're at. Let's hit the scoreboard. Okay, top of the second now. Scoreless Boston, Atlanta. Atlanta's got a man on first, 1 out. Detroit, Baltimore. Bottom of the second. Detroit's got a man on second with 1 out. Philly, Minnesota. Middle of the second, no score. Pittsburgh, Houston. Bottom of the second now. 1 out, nobody on for Pittsburgh. They're trailing Houston 1-0. And top of the second, man on first and second with 2 outs for St. Louis, but they're trailing 1-0. And top of the second now, Miami hosting the Mets, and they are scoreless with 2 outs and nobody on for the Mets in the top of the second. And that's the scoreboard for now. All right. We're just awaiting the commercials to end and the game to begin again. All right. If you're new, you like what we're doing, subscribe. Hit the bell, notifies you every time we're on. Hit the thumbs up. Chat is open. If there's games you want to see or team you want us to try to follow a little more, you got questions about, leave a comment. And we officially start, and we'll be on daily starting a week before the NFL begins opening day. Okay? And we're going to be looking at possibly having a fantasy league that will broadcast. We'll take some of the people that work here at Mad Sports TV, and we'll take some guests, some subscribers. First pitch is over, 1-0. Mullins, Cedric Mullins, batted 216, 17 homers, and 59 batted in last year in 133 games. All right, I think they're expecting more out of Mullins this year. So one of those to count. Warren, the pitch. Beautiful curveball. 1-1's the count now. One-on-one's the count to Cedric Mullins. Pitch high and inside. 2-1's the count now. Foul back with the pitch, evening it up at 2-2. Bottom of the second here. Yankees 1, Tampa nothing. 2-2's the count. Nobody out, nobody on. Okay, here we go. Warren. The pitch. High and outside. 3-2's the count. Threw a fastball up and out, but a little too far out. Okay, here we go. The pitch. Fouled it back. 3-2 to count holds. Beautiful fastball right over the plate, a little high, and Mullins just couldn't get around it. I would be surprised if he tries something off speed now. Off speed low. Here's the pitch, and that's exactly what he did. He went with a curveball, but couldn't get the plate and walks him. So Cedric Mullins is on first. So here we go. 1 on, nobody out. Trailing by 1, Tampa. Trailing by 1. And the pitch. Low and away. Ball 1. Fraley is up now. He's batting in the 5 spot for this team. Okay. Over to first. Mullins is back. Okay. They picked up Cedric Mullins as a free agent along with Jake Fraley. Okay. And here they are back to back. Oh, high pitch. He went to fend himself off by just cupping it and got him at first. It was more of a defensive move, posturing than a swing. Fraley, it acted like a bunt because he really didn't swing. He just went up and defended himself. Moves Mullins over to second, though, but play to first. Easy play to first. And here we go. Gavin Lux is up. Lux, 269, 5 homers, 53 last year. Batted in. So 1 on, 1 out, man on second. First pitch high to Lux. There's the pitch over the plate. Beautiful pitch. 1-1's the count now. 1-1's the count. 1 out. Man on second. It's a 1-run game. New York Yankees 1. Tampa Bay nothing. Bottom of the second. Pitch is over the plate. It's hit back to first base on a line drive, And Mullins gets back to second. He's safe, and it's 2 out now. Line drive right to the first baseman, Brown. All right. Two-way now. And in the clutch, Fiduka. And they throws over for a ball, and they throw it back to second, and Cedric Mullins gets back to second. Oh, there's the pitch over. Third baseman going down the line and can't get it. 1-1's the count now to Fiducia. And okay, 1-1's the count. Man on second, 2 out. Mullins is on second. Warren on the mound. Bottom of the second here, Yankees 1, Tampa nothing. So Fiducia in the clutch, Fiducia. I'm not sure which way to pronounce it. Oh, tighten inside. Almost hit him in the hands. 2-1 goes the count. That's what happened to Fraley. Almost the same pitch. But Fraley went to defend himself and turned it into a bunt. Beautiful curveball over the plate. 2-2's the count now. Beautiful curveball that was. Okay, here we go. The windup, the pitch. Over the plate, got him swinging for the strikeout. Struck him out, Warren. Warren sits him, ends the inning. So, after 2, it's the Yankees. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay, no runs, no hits, 1 error. And Tampa Bay will be now coming up to the plate. Yankees will be coming up. Top of the third coming up. Let's look around the league. We'll get you some scores around the league. End of the second, Boston, Atlanta, no score. Top of the third, Detroit, Baltimore, no score. Top of the third, Philly hosting Minnesota, no score. Top of the third, Pittsburgh hosting Houston, and Pittsburgh is trailing 1-0 to Houston. And bottom of the second, Washington hosting St. Louis. Washington is now at 1-0. And top of the third, no score, Miami hosting the Mets. And that's what we got going on around the league. The rest of the games don't start till 4:05. We got a break. Let's look into tomorrow. All right, I think tomorrow we're going to be doing the Philly Atlanta game at 1:05. I think that'll be tomorrow's game. Not sure yet. I'll post it. If I didn't do the Yankees today, I would have done it tomorrow. They're playing Boston, but let's see if there's any better games. Yeah, all right, I got it. This is the game we're doing tomorrow. Sorry, folks. It's going to be the Dodgers hosting the San Francisco Giants, and that'll be that's what we're going with. All right, that's where we're at with the game. There's your scores. And 1-0 so far. Okay, top of the third. Here we go. Hit down the third base line, first base line. Aranda scoops it up, walks it over, one away. One away. One out. Dominguez is up. That was Rice who hit that one down the first base line, and now Dominguez is up. Dominguez got under that one, deep out to center field. Center fielder calls off the right fielder, two away. Wow, making work here, huh? Two pitches, two outs. Can't get any more efficient than that. And she goes 3 for 3. McMahon's up now. McMahon's in 0 for the day, 0 for 1. 1-1's the count now to McMahon. One on one's the count. So tomorrow's a 4:05 game. The Dodgers hosting the San Francisco Giants. Both teams got good records. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 to McMahon. Lefty versus righty. Got him with a high fastball. Unfortunately, not giving me the speeds on this channel. The pitch, the swing, outside. Oh, he shouldn't have been swinging at that one. And struck him out swinging. And that was quick work. Quick work there by Popo. And that's it. After 2.5, it's the Yankees 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay getting ready to come up, but no runs, no hits, and 1 error. So let's see what they can do. Bottom of the third. So tomorrow, Dodgers, San Fran, 4:05. We'll come on at 4. All right, around the league again. Top of the third, Boston, Atlanta scoreless. Bottom of the third, Detroit and Baltimore scoreless. Middle of the third, Philly and Minnesota scoreless. Top of the third, Houston is away. They're playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's home. They're losing 4-0 to Houston. Washington hosted St. Louis 1-0, and Miami hosting the Mets, and the Mets now 2-0. Top of the third, man on second with 1 out, and that's what's going on around the league. All right. Sorry, folks. I'm a one-man operation, so I do eat while I'm working. So, excuse me, but got to eat. That guy needs to eat. All right. Here we go. Williamson. Bottom of the third. Williamson to number 8 in the lineup. Righty versus righty. First pitch over by Warren. High. Ball 1. Williamson, 253, a homer, 21 batted in, 85 games last year. Pitch high, 2-0. Two and O's the count. Warren on the mound. The pitch. Beautiful curveball over. 2-1's the count now. A lot of people sporting the St. Patty's Day garb. Oh, pitch is over. Fouls 1 off. 2-2's the count now to Williamson. Here we go. 2-2's the count. The windup. The pitch. Ooh, just outside. Knee high, just outside. Full count. Here we go with the full count. Here's the pitch. Over. Second baseman's got it. Over the first. Score of 4-3. Easy play. Had it by 2 steps. So Williamson goes down. And the number 9 hitter will be coming up, DeLuca. First pitch over. Called strike. I thought it was a little low and away, but that's the DeLuca. DeLuca last season only 20 games, 333 and 4 up batted in. Another pitch low. 1-1's the count now to DeLuca. 1 out, nobody on, 1-run ball game. Yankees won, Tampa nothing. Bottom of the third here. Righty versus righty. Warren versus DeLuca. The pitch. The swing. Foul tipped and in the catcher's glove. Make it a 1-2 count now. 1-2's the count to DeLuca. Warren's been pretty efficient today. 39 pitches so far. To 2 1/3. Ball inside. 2-2's the count. Oh, thrown in the dirt. I thought he broke his wrist, but the first base umpire says safe. So 3-2's the count now. 3-2's the count. Ooh, that was close on the breaking of the wrist. That was close. There was a little bit of movement. I mean, wow, you could call it either way. Oh, beautiful curveball. He gets on it and hits it right to the left fielder. Left fielder didn't even have to move. Beautiful hit. Beautiful pitch. Let it right to him. So 2 away, nobody on. It's a 1-run ball game here, bottom of the third. Diaz, the leadoff man, is up for the second time this game. Diaz, 325 homers, 83 batted in last year. Curveball, low, over the plate, but low. 1-0's the count. Two knows the count. No ball inside. Here we go. Warren, the pitch. Towering fly ball, but way foul on the patio in right field. And there go the kids running after it. Somebody's got a souvenir. Memories for life. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. 2-2's the count now to Diaz. Fouled that one off into his own dugout. The pitch high. 3-2's the count now. Way high. Tried to overthrow that, it looked like. Tried to put a little more oomph on it than need be. Okay, here we go. 3-2's the count now. The pitch. Beautiful pitch. Fouls it off. Count stays at 3-2. 3-2's the count. Nobody on. 2 out. 1-run ball game. Yankees are up 1-0 on the Escara home run. The pitch got underneath that one. Center field is going back. Center field is going back. He can't get to it. Hits the warning track off the wall. Going to second is Diaz. Diaz pushing it to third, and it's a stand-up triple. Oh, going to call it a ground rule double. It hit the wall, bounced up, hit the railing, which is over the fence, and bounced back in. So, beautiful hit. Oh boy, did that thing take a curve. When that ball left his bat, it was basically trailing over the pitcher's mound. And where it wound up was in right field. Wow. Oh yeah, that wind is blowing. You can see it. Didn't report anything on the wind earlier. 1-0's the count. 0-1's the count, excuse me. Called strike. So Diaz on second, 2 out. 1 on. Oh, that was called a strike, called a ball. Now it's 1-0's the count. 1-0's the count. Almost 2 inches off the plate or the strike zone. So a round is up. Called strike. 1-1's the count. So Tampa gets their first hit with that double. Another beautiful pitch, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. 1-2's the count. Oh, another curveball. He tried to go opposite field, but he couldn't control it. Way foul. Not even close. All right. 1-2's the count. 2 out. Man on second. Bottom of the third. 1-run ball game. Yankees are up. Escara home run. Solo home run. The pitch, the swing, struck him out, and that'll end the inning. That should have been a pitch he shouldn't have swung at. That was in the dirt. So at least they break the ice and get a hit. So after 3 innings of play, we have the Yankees, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay Devil Rays, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. And let's go around the scoreboard. And middle of the third now, Boston hosting Atlanta. It's Atlanta 2-0. Detroit hosting Baltimore, scoreless, top of the fourth. Top of the fourth as well, Philly, Minnesota, scoreless. Bottom of the third now, Pittsburgh hosting Houston, Pittsburgh nothing, Houston 4. In the third, top of the fourth, Washington 1, St. Louis nothing. And end of the third now, Mets are up 2-0. Miami's hosting the Mets, 2-0 Mets. All right, that's what we got going on around the league. Excuse me. Tomorrow, 4:05, Dodgers, Giants. That looks like the best matchup of the day. Both teams got winning records this preseason, so that's where we're going to go. Trying to give you the better matchups for the spring training, and that's what we're going to do. Whatever games I can announce this regular season, I'm always going to look for the better matchups, the teams with the winning records, and/or the pitchers that are hot. So if you got a team that's got a losing record, and the pitcher on that team is hot and he's winning, and he's playing another stud on another team, I'm gonna go to that game if we don't have something more palatable to watch. So we're subject to change with our games. And like I said, if there's games you want us to call that you can't watch, you just want to tune in and listen, let us know. We'd be more than happy to call those games, if possible. Okay, first pitch is over. High fly ball. One away. Wow. Poe made work the last inning. What did he throw? 6 pitches, 7 pitches for the inning? And here he is now. 1 pitch, 1 out again. So far, he's pitched 45 innings through 3 and a third. So he's a little ahead of schedule if you go by that pitch count. Ball low and away to Escara. I don't think he's going to challenge Escara this time like he did. 1-0 the count. Oh, breaking curveball. Off the first baseman. What the heck kind of play was that? Ball was hit to the first baseman. First baseman couldn't make the play. It bounced off of him. The second baseman picked up the ball. The pitcher made a great move by covering first base. And the guy that from second, it hit the base. Okay, didn't hit the first baseman. Hit the base. And the way the second baseman threw it like it was the first time he ever threw a ball. It went 5 feet and in the dirt. They should have actually had him out. But man on first, 1 out. Ball high and outside. 1-0 to count to Cabrera. 1 out, 1 on, 1-run game. Yankees up 1-0 over Tampa. The Escara home run. Now another hit down the line, but foul. 1-1's the count now. Man on first, 1 out. Oh, outside. 2-1's the count now. Pitch, swing, and fouled. 2-2's the count now. 2-2's the count. 1 out, 1 on, 1-run game. Yankees 1, Tampa nothing on an Escara solo home run. And it was a monstrous hit. Full count now. Here we go. Full count to Cabrera. Actually, I can shut this fan off. It actually got cold in here all of a sudden. Kill that noise for you. Sorry about it, but like I said, this room gets so hot. Got to have something, an air conditioner or fan going all the time. And that ball is low and outside, and that's a walk. And now we got first and second with 1 out. Schumann up to the plate now for the Yankees. Schumann, the number 8 batter, first and second with 1 out. 1-run game. He attempts to bunt and poorly tempted and fouled off and not in play. 0-1's the count now. So Popo last year, 3.04 in his first 16 ERA. His last 15 a 4.93. So which one do you get? Today we got the first half. Ball hit between first outfielders, makes the play. Right fielder makes the play. He's in between center and right. Makes the play, throws it down to second. And no play at second. Men hold. 2 out, 2 on, first and second. 1-run game. They weren't sure which one I think was going to get it. And then Fraley, I believe that was, got to play. All right, next pitch to Brown. Low in the dirt. 1-0's the count. So Brown, number 9 man, 2 out, 2 on, 1 run game, top of the fourth. Pitch is over for a strike. 1-on-1's the count. He tried to hold back, but it was still a strike anyway. Just caught him, tied him up with an off speed. Beautiful pitch. Fastball inside. 2-on-1's the count. Two and one is the count. The pitch. 2-2. Foul ball. So Brown nodded at 2. 2 men on, 2 out. And it counts 2-2. Pitch is over. Called strike. Called strike. Got him looking. No, they said he broke his wrist. Okay, that's what it is. Strike. Struck him out. So there we go. 3.5 innings are done. Just like that. 3.5 done. So here we go. After 3.5 innings, Yankees 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay getting ready to come up for the bottom of the fourth with no runs, 1 hit, and 1 error. Pitchers have been pitching very well today, Warren and Papel. And let's go around the league now. Bottom of the third, Boston hosting Atlanta. Boston 0, Atlanta 2. Bottom of the fourth, Detroit hosting Baltimore. Knotted at 0. Philly hosting Minnesota. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Philly. And top of the fourth, Pittsburgh hosting Houston. Pittsburgh 1, Houston 4. Bottom of the fourth, Washington hosting St. Louis. Washington 1, St. Louis 0. And final score for the 1 o'clock games, middle of the fourth, Miami hosting the Mets, and it's the Mets 2, Miami 0. And that's where we're at right now. We're waiting the fourth. Bottom of the fourth. Then after that, 1 more inning, and I'm going to wrap up unless we get some people watching. So let's see what happens. All right, just waiting a commercial, folks. I'm just checking out some messages I got. Okay. Okay. There we go. Interesting. All right, so we're back, and let's see what happens now. Here we go. First pitch is over. Cedric Mullins, weak hit down the first base line, and out. Warren, 1 pitch, 1 out. Quick way to come back with that. And that's where we stand, 1-0. Bottom of the fourth. Yankees 1, Tampa 0. And They must have missed a guy, or we missed a guy while they were on commercial because it's 2 outs, not one. We only see one batter up. All right, so here we are, 1-1 with 2 outs. Warren making work here, trying to figure out what happened to Cameron. And the pitch, he looks at it, 2-2, strike. Strike over the plate. Oh, high fastball gets him, and that ends the inning. Wow. Wow, that was a fast inning. My God. They went to come, that's the one thing that sucks with spring training. TV isn't like as precise. There's a couple games now have come in and we missed the batter or we come in the middle of an at bat. Um, I guess the commercials mean more making the money on the preseason than the actual game because the games don't count. So I guess it's make sure you get your money for your games. So that's the end of the fourth. So after four, it's the Yankees 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. And coming up will be top of the fifth for the Yankees. And here we go, the Yankees. All right. This will be the last inning, folks, unless we get a couple people watching. And we're just awaiting the commercials now again. More commercials. I wonder what they charge for a commercial during the spring training game. Excuse me. Alrighty, just awaiting another long commercial. Maybe they're changing pitches now. Maybe that's all they're going to do for Popo. I don't know. Here we go. We are back. And Steve McClanahan is coming in. Popo pitched great. 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 2 Ks. Well, that's weird. So McClanahan coming in and Popo still on the mound. All right. So here we go. Grissom up again. Popo 2-0 to count now. 2 balls. Well, that's weird. Why would they announce a pitcher? It's still the same guy. All right, never mind. 2-0 is the count now. Low in the dirt. They're checking to see if he broke his wrist. Third baseman says safe. 2-0, the count stays. Make it 3-0. Called strike. Grissom smart move. 3-1's the count now. Nobody out. Nobody on. 1 run game. Yankees won. Tampa nothing. Inside for a ball, and Grissom on base again. So here we are. 1 on, nobody out. Top of the fifth. Here comes Rice. The delivery, the pitch. Center fielder makes 1 step up forward and makes the catch. 1 away. So Rice fouls out to center field. All right, here we go. pitch to Dominguez. Fouled off. One of those. 0-1's the count. 0-1's the count to Dominguez. Top of the fifth here. 1-run game. So 0-2's the count now. Man on first. 1 out. And the pitch. 1-2's the count now. All right, the pitch, the swing. Dominguez hits it deep to the warning track, and right fielder makes the play and cuts it off, and man on first. Man does not advance. 1 out, 2 outs, 1 on. Top of the fifth, Yankees 1, Tampa nothing. And we got another person on. Please hit the thumbs up, share these videos, leave a comment. If there's a game you want us to call, let us know, and we'll do our best. Tomorrow we're doing the Dodgers and San Fran at 4:05. And like I said, everything's subject to change. If people come on and say they want us to call a certain game because they can't see it or whatnot, let us know, and we'll do our best. All right, the pitch. Right down the middle, in between the second baseman and the third baseman on the second base side. Grissom advancing to third and is safe. So we have first and third now, 2 outs. 1-run lead for the Yankees, top of the fifth. Beautiful hit ball, right out of the reach of the diving second baseman and the diving shortstop. Beautiful, beautiful hit ball. So DeJong is up now with first and third with 2 outs. 1-run lead, top of the fifth. Throw over to first to check him off. Safe at first. Okay, here we go. The windup, the pitch. Called strike. 0-1 to DeJong. Man on first and third, 2 outs. 1-run lead. Yankees 1, Tampa nothing. Top of the fifth. Another swing. Fouled loose one off behind the catcher and the umpire. 0-2 is the count. 0-2 is the count. Okay, waiting the pitch, and the pitch is up high. Garbage pitch, 1-2 is the count. I hate, 0-2, they want you to throw a ball. But can't you throw a ball that's like at least maybe enticing enough to swing at? Not that it's so far-fetched that nobody's going to swing at it. A blind man wouldn't swing at it. Here we go, the pitch. All over it. Not enough, though. It's going to be a can of corn to the left fielder. And that'll end that. So, let's give you the score and we'll go over the league. So, there we go. After 4.5 innings, Yankees 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. And around the league, we have Boston hosting Atlanta. Top of the fourth, it's Boston nothing, Atlanta 2. Top of the fifth, Detroit hosting Baltimore. Baltimore 1-0. Philly hosting Minnesota. Bottom of the fifth, it's Philly 1-0. Pittsburgh hosting Houston. Top of the fifth, it's Houston 4, Pittsburgh 1. Washington hosting St. Louis. Bottom of the fifth, it's Washington 1, St. Louis nothing. And top of the fifth, Miami hosting the Mets. It's the Mets 2, Miami nothing. And that's the scores around the league. And appreciate you all coming on and watching. And like I said, any games you want us to see or watch or call, or you have any questions about, leave a message. we do reply, and we reply fast. All right, so that's where we're at. Bottom of the fifth. One more try for the for the D Rays, and then we'll take it from there. All right, everybody. So we've had a couple people on today. Stayed on for a little bit, which is nice. Still got somebody on. But so far so good. Here we go. Bottom of the fifth. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fifth. Pitch is over. In between second and short on the second base side, and Tampa gets their second hit of the game. Lux with the hit. So 1-0 game, bottom of the fifth, man on first. Here we go, throw over the first. Chases Lux back. Lux is safe. One on, nobody out. 1-run game. Pitch over the plate and little low. They're going to call it 1-0 to Fiducia. Fouled that one off. 1-1's the count. 1-1's the count. Man on first, nobody out. Pitch is a strike. 1-2's the count now. 1-2's the count to Fiducia with man on first and nobody out. 1-run game. Yankees on the Ascaris solo home run. Ball high. 2-2's the count. Hasn't been much hitting in this game, but I got to tell you, great pitching. They've got these two fellas, Warren and Popo, have really pitched gems. They really have. Great. They're looking, both of them looking great for spring training. Pitch, the swing. Between the first baseman and the second baseman, in for a hit. Over the third goes Lux. Safe at third, not even close. First and third. Nobody out. Warren just let up 2 hits this game. That's more than double what he's let up the whole game. 3 hits he's let up. They're pulling Warren now. Throwing 68 pitches. Now let's see who the Yankees bring in. All right. Okay, so still waiting to find out who's pitching. Bottom of the fifth, nobody out, man, on first and third now. Tampa threatening with a 1-run lead for the Yankees. All right, a little slow go here with the pitching. What's he driving down from New York? All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. They're showing Caminero in the World Series, tied for 3 homers. All right. Still waiting to see what's going to happen. Okay, here we go. New pitcher on the mound. No name yet. Love that. Like I said, it's spring training. They really don't care. Pitches over for a strike. Let me see if I can get his name somewhere. Winquest. Yes, Winquest is the pitcher. Pitch way outside. 1-1's the count. 1-1's the count to Williamson. Williamson batted .364 this spring, 2 homers and 8 batted in. 0 for 1 today, and a ground out to third. All right, Winquist. Pitch. Fouls it off. 1-2's the count. Here we go. 1-2's the count. Winquest. The pitch. Foul that one off way right. Down to first base, but uncatchable. Totally uncatchable. So 1-2's the count. Man on first and third. Nobody out. Williamson. Winquest. The pitch way outside. My God. It would have hit him in the, if there was a guy in batting lefty, it would have hit him in the Achilles heel. I mean, that's how far bad the pit. Oh, I don't get it. I didn't. Not saying I had better control than these guys, but I didn't throw the ball like that in the dirt. Pitch down to first base. First baseman gets it over to second. Second back over to first. He's safe at first. And a run scores. So he scores a run, force out at second, but couldn't turn the double play. So we're not at that one. Good play by the first baseman. He sent the right over to the shortstop at second. Back over to the pitcher, but safe at first. So we're knotted up at 1 now, bottom of the 5th. Excuse me for yawning, folks. Had a late night last night. There we go. First pitch swings at and bloops right in front of the right fielder, and we now have first and second. First and second. All right, first and second. 1 out. The pitch. Strike 1. All 1's the count. Fouls that one off. 0-2. 1 out, 2 on. We're knotted at 1 run each. Bottom of the 5th. Tampa hosting the Yankees. Pitch outside. 1-2's the count now. 1-2's the count. With a man on first and second. 1 out. Here we go for Lindquist. Got him with an off speed, but still fouls it off. 1-2's the count. One and two is the count. Waiting the pitcher. Steps back on the rubber. The windup, the throw. Down to the second baseman. Over the first, 2 away. Second base, men advance. Now it's second and third. Second and third with 2 out. Aranda comes up to the plate. Aranda's batting .350. No homers, no RBIs in 8 games. 0 for 2 today. Ground out, strikeout. Well, now's the time. In the clutch. 2 outs. Tie game. Low sinker. 1-0's the count. 1-0's the count. And second pitch fouled off and unapproachable. So it's 0-1. Lindquist, Aranda. One. Oof, whiffs on that one. 0-2's the count. Got him with a big swing there. My God. The swing struck him out. And that'll end the sides, and that will wrap us up. But let's go over what we've got. And 5 innings of play. Yankees won. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. Like I said, folks, I'm going to do 5 innings. Once we get people watching, I'll start doing more. I'll do longer games. I'll do complete games. But right now, I'm just trying to get a following. I had a couple people on with more than normal, so that's good. It's a start. We're just getting started, but really, we officially don't start until 1 week before NFL kicks off. But this is just a little taste of what's going on. This is not the studio that I'm working out of. I'm just working out of my little apartment, and eventually we will be in a studio. So thank you all for coming aboard. Appreciate it, and we will be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Dodgers, San Fran. Don't miss it. Have a great one.